Boys and girls, kings and queens, how y'all doing? It's time to shine some light on a very sensitive topic called communication. Seems like we understand that there's a lack of communication. We understand that is the problem with a lot of our relationships, whether it being romantically or not. But a part of the communication that is extremely key is the most important part of communication is listening, not just talking. We all have the ability to talk. Everybody knows how to fucking say something. The problem is a lot of times when we are communicating, what we're doing is just talking to each other, but we're not actually listening to each other. Listening is a skill. It takes patience. It definitely takes respect. It takes a lot of courage. It's not easy, but it is extremely doable. I tell my daughter all the time, girl, if you're thinking of saying something, then you're not listening. And now that she's 10, I think she understands it more than she ever has. And it's something that I want to leave with you. If you don't pick up anything out of this whole podcast, at least pick that up. Is that if you are thinking about saying something, it's impossible that you're listening. There's no way. You're waiting to respond to something that I said, or you're waiting to debunk what I say, or got a rebuttal for what I had to say. All all you're doing is letting that brain work to think about what you're getting ready to say. At that moment, you're supposed to be listening, hearing what I'm saying. You're supposed to be listening to what I'm saying. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like, for real, for real. It's crazy because oh, sorry for the loud noise and the torch just to light my joint. But it's crazy because if you think about it, how were you going to be able to listen if you were never taught how to listen? I'm gonna say that again. How were you ever were going to be able to learn how to listen if you were never taught how to listen? I mean, they taught you math. I mean, they taught you, astrology. They taught you science, right? They taught you how to read. They taught you how to write. That's just within grade school type shit. Like once you get out of grade school and you start going into like vocational school or trade school or a college or something like that, you'd be hard pressed to find a school that teaches listening. I haven't found it. I don't know what school does it. I know that my school never did it. Any school I ever went to never taught me how to listen. And that's where the problem started because it had to start somewhere, and we might as well start from the foundation. You didn't just randomly stop listening, or you didn't just randomly, come across the ability to not use your ears. No, that's not what it is. Your ears are working. You just ain't listening. You hear it. You can hear it. I know some of y'all, if y'all old enough, y'all remember grandma being there. I know y'all remember our grandma saying that shit. I know you heard me, but are you listening? You know what I mean? Are you? Oh, that last shit was serious. But are you listening? Like for real, for real? Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you able to grasp what I'm saying? Why is this important to ask? Simple, very simple. Because we ain't we ain't ever gonna be able to communicate. We're never gonna be able to grow if you can't learn how to listen and hear someone completely. There are ways of doing so that I've learned, which are as simple as not thinking of a response, not trying to take in what someone's saying so personally. Don't allow trigger words to trigger you. Don't worry about those trigger words. Try to keep listening. Try to hear what the person is saying so you can actually receive the message. Because a lot of times, the words that are coming out of people's mouth is actually not what they want to say, not even what they mean to say. A lot of times, see, like I was talking about, they taught us how to read. During reading, they also taught you something called reading between the lines. You know what I mean? And same goes for when someone's talking. They might say a full paragraph, but only meant something in between that paragraph. And you would have to understand this by understanding their body language, their voice, the tone, the way they looked around. Did they hold full eye contact? Were they pointing the finger? These things mean a whole lot. It's a part of listening. Listening and hearing someone isn't always just about the sound. Sound and resonance is not even the most important part of that. Like, body language is everything. All that shit I just spoke about, like facing someone when you're talking to them, it means a lot. It also lets me know that you're going to be listening. If I'm talking to you and you're directly facing me and you're not thinking about anything else, you're not looking around and you're not trying to talk, I'm pretty sure you're going to pick up a lot more of the little nuggets that I'm putting down. Same goes for anyone you're in conversation with. Also, another form of listening, another great form of listening that I guess I've grown more accustomed to is just listening for things. So when you're listening to someone, let's say you're in a conversation with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife, you're going to be listening for them to say certain things, or you're going to be looking for an actual sign or a gesture, and then you can pick up, okay, boom, I at least have an understanding of where this is going. I understand what this person is trying to get out of me. You know what I mean? So it's not always just the whole concept of, listening and taking in the information and just trying to get a better communication level. It's also getting a better understanding level. You got to be able to understand this human being a little better. If you're trying to build this human being, let this be your child, let this be your mom, let this be your pops, or some romantic lover. You're really trying to build with this person. You're going to have to learn how to fully listen to this person and then try to hear what they're trying to tell you. Like, you got to listen for it. It's not the words they're saying. And I give you guys I can give you guys a million examples, but I know they're already going through your head right now. Take any one of those examples, use that example, we're going to run with it. Wait till the next opportunity you have for there to be an open discussion or a conversation with a coworker, with a sibling, with your romantic lover, and just sit there and actually listen. Try to feel them. Try to be spiritually connected to the conversation. It will do a lot for you. It will mean a lot for you. It'll help us all out. It's pretty sad that everybody knows how to fucking talk, man, but not everybody knows how to fucking listen.